So I love that. Now, what if I would come to you and say, Brandon, there's this new way to generate leads. You call a bunch of divorce attorneys and you figure out how to get in front of that and say, go do that. That could divide your time. Like, yes, I can do that.
Correct.
The next week I come to you and say, hey, you know what? You should farm a neighborhood.
Okay.
Here's a way to farm a neighborhood. Now you have a different thing to do.
Okay.
And the following week I say, hey, Brandon, did you ever hear about using Instagram in a certain way? Like you post 2 times a day, blah, blah, blah. That's a new thing.
Okay.
Can you imagine what would happen to your business?
You would sink.
Why?
Because you're dividing yourself up between so many things, you don't have time to master one of them.
Boom! Like that's the thing right there, right? So then do you want to hear the model of how you figure out what the best things are?
I'd love to hear it. I have, yeah.
So the first thing is you go back and look at your last 12 months and you list all your deals.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at all the ways you're generating deals and you write down how many did I get from social media, how many I did from blah, 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 and you list all your deals and source them.
I already do that.
Yeah. And so the top 3, you just look at which top 3 gave you results, just like you told me. And then you ask yourself, are those top 3 the best ways to generate business?
Right.
And if the answer is yes, then just keep doing that and say no to everything else.
Right. So how would you engage them if they just want to try something new without affecting the rest?
Well, yeah, but that's a really good question.
Because you got to try stuff new to see if it's going to work.
So if the top teams will have the top 3 that they're killing, but then they have items 4, 5, and 6 that's always kind of the sandbox.
Okay.
You know,
and you can rotate new things in that.
Because really, those items 3, 4, and 5 are interviewing to become the next top thing.
Absolutely.
Because as the market shifts, you're not sure what's going to be the next thing. I'm marking up my hands. But that's the truth. It's good to have a lot of different ideas, but you have to know what your top 3 are, so you're killing it at your top 3, and then have the other ones to figure out if maybe I'm missing something here. Like for instance, right now, the thing that a lot of people are trying is creating online leads. You know, for years we've been doing events, open houses, and all that. Well, the truth is there's some platforms that are really good at taking people that were going to do work with us, taking them away, and try to sell the lead back to us.
Right.
We're trying to get in front of that.
I'm a big fan of generating money no matter what. And if you're going to throw money here or here, my number one suggestion is just always be yourself. No matter what lead system you're doing, if you meet someone at some gala and that's not your scene, they're going to know you're being fake.
Oh, right.
So, but just be yourself, because typically if you try to be someone you're not, they're going to catch on and they're not going to work with you anyway.
So there you have it from Brandon Lesagonicz. Be yourself, kill it in the top 3, and also test out other things, right?
Test it.
Test it out and let us know how it works. Have a great evening.
Later.